Why 62% of Gen Z wants socialism and why it will hurt them. Please watch to the end so you can send me some comments. A new poll just dropped and it shows 62% of 18 to 29-year-olds now view socialism favorably. Gee, I wonder how that came about. But here's what they're not telling you. The same ideas that sound fair and compassionate have been tried before, and they usually end up making the problems worse. Now, you could think that, well, the US will do it different. No, we won't. That's not happening. Today, I'm breaking down the hard truths about housing, healthcare, groceries, and why democratic socialism might hurt the generation that wants it the most. Here's some interesting information that's been published. Around 62% of 18 to 29-year-olds view socialism favorably. Whoopee! Cato, YouGov 2025 are consistent with other youth polls showing 49 to 62% range. Gallup shows overall U.S. adults at 39% positive on socialism, 66% Democrats, 14% Republicans, with the younger people driving the higher support. Many interpret socialism as generous welfare, that is, government fixing the problems. For example, Medicare for all, rent control, and student debt relief. Sure, if you give the government an inch, they will take a mile, and soon you will have nothing. Let's take a look at some socialist views. Affordable housing. This is the common view. Lack of affordability housing is from corporate greed, landlords, and insufficient supply due to profiteering. But here's the facts. Zoning, land use regulations, height density limits, minimum lot sizes, parking requirements, and not in my backyard are the root causes. Education and culture. The emphasis is on inequality and systematic flaws. Kids are trained to think socialism fixes everything. College is even worse. They think they are entitled. Here is the counter narrative to socialism. Evidence favors free markets plus targeted fixes. Capitalism's record, massive global poverty reduction, innovation, tech and medicine, and mobility. Oh, here's what you get with socialism. It correlates with inefficiencies, rationing, slower growth, and there are many, many examples abundant. Socialist-leaning views among Gen Z are primarily ingrained through a combination of institutions, social media platforms, and the lying media. And that goes for both sides of the media. They both lie. Unfortunately, many people fall into the trap and become either lazy or incapable of using critical thinking because it's too easy just to agree and to arrive at the best conclusion. Now, if you want to learn more about critical thinking, use the URL code here. In closing, Gen Z's frustrations are valid, but swapping capitalism for more central direction risks repeating predictable failures. Better data, clearer definitions, and supply-side reforms address root causes without upending what has driven unprecedented unprecedented prosperity. I hope this video will encourage socialist thinkers to investigate the cons and pros and not just agree with the mainstream. If you liked this video, please give it a like. Please comment on this video. I will reply only if you provide examples that show my content is incorrect. If you just want to disagree, I won't respond. Thank you.